is it helps you retain customer over a longer period of time, and it helps you get more customers, right? How many of you know about remarketing? Like you've heard remarketing or retargeting? So you might have observed that you saw an ad, and then every site you are going, you are seeing the same ad. How many of you observed that same banner is, chasing you wherever you go? So that's a concept of remarketing, and Facebook has recently come up with a similar concept called retargeting. If someone has visited your website and you want only those people to see your ad on Facebook, you can use retargeting. Currently, it's not available in self-service model. You have to work with one of the partners of Facebook. AdRoll is one of the partners. So that's a great opportunity for you to really have your visitors, having a targeted message only for the people who have visited your website. So that's one interesting way to find out who are the people who have visited. How many of you know about this? If you have a database of email IDs, if you have a database of phone numbers, it could be prospects, it could be your existing customers. You can upload that on Facebook and you can have your ads only targeted towards them. Any one of you are using this advanced custom targeting on Facebook? So how many of you have a list of email IDs, which could be prospects and existing customers? I think many of us as in organization, we would have that, right? So if you have a prospect with whom you have had a conversation before, you can use this to have a further customized conversation. If you have an existing customer database, you can have a special price, special discount targeting that. So let me show you one example. I bought a product from this company. It's an e-commerce company in India called Health Card. And I got this ad because they knew my email ID. Through that, they could target me on Facebook. It says, thank you for shopping with us. Follow us for more offers on Health Card. So if you have a prospect, you have existing customers, Facebook allows you to directly target them. So that's one of the latest interesting opportunities to have really high conversion rates. Let's move forward. This is a very interesting example of an application about a watch by Titan which works on light. So this watch called STSE. I wish my laptop were there, I would have done it live. So to give an experience that how watch works, they have this application on Facebook which also works on light. So what happens is if you go to this page, it says Power Up STSE. You click on Power Up STSE, it says Access My Webcam. If you have a webcam, you click on Access My Webcam, it moves to this. Then it says point a light source in front of your webcam. The moment you do that, it could be through your mobile, it could be through any other light source, the watch appears. And then you can have, because webcam is on, you can take a picture along with maybe, your wrist has a watch, you share it. So to give the experience of the product while you are on Facebook, I'm sure it would have a huge recall, especially when you are on the street and you see a Titan, you would want to try this out. So this was nominated for one of the most innovative applications for engaging fans on Facebook. Let me look at another example. This is a company which sells chips or wafers. It's called Hippo. They have a very interesting campaign called People who are hungry are frustrated, not satisfied. And hippopotamus having the biggest mouth is never hungry. If you eat hippo, you will be successful, you will be satisfied. So across all media, they use that campaign. But very interesting part about them is the way they have created their persona. So let me read the bio of their Twitter. So their handle is called Hello Me Hippo. Hippo say right after hunger. Hippo make munchies to fight hunger because world be better if no one hungry. Hippo say anything that not kill hippo will only make hippo better hunger fighter. What did you notice the way they have written this? It's a broken English, right? Now, interestingly, that's what they do everywhere. So we were talking about their case study in our workshop. One of the participants tweeted that hippo is being discussed here. They wrote to us on Twitter, they said, Katti, it's like, we are angry. You did not invite us. So we responded back, said that we will be glad to have you share your case study in our workshop. Why don't you write to us? And this was a mail I got. Dear Pradeep, Hippo say, first of all, Hippo happy to know you like Hippo. But Hippo also want to know if you also joining Hippo army to fight hunger. Hippo also happy that you sharing Hippo effort with more big people in social media. So if you need any information or recipe, you can contact their creative guy. He Hippo friend and also very helpful. Hippo say waiting to hit from you. Okay, bye bye now, Papa. Hippo needs this computer. Love Hippo. So till this point, I had this conversation and I had gone to buy Lay's. I saw Hippo. I picked Hippos. It's supposed to be healthier, supposed to be tastier. Since that day, I have moved to Hippo. So if you are able to engage with your customers or potential customers in an emotionally interesting way, and one of the opportunities to create an interesting persona, you may not realize how much influence it will have for them to make a decision towards your product and service. It may not be measurable, but that's a real value of engaging with your customers, right? Let's look at, so that's personification. I think that was one of the subtitles we have as part of this session. Can we play this video? Just click on this. So this is a KLM has this meet and seat application. On Facebook, you choose who do you want to sit with.
荷兰航空 KLM 让乘客自己选择跟谁坐。飞行时你坐在谁旁边，绝对会影响你的飞行经验。这就是为什么荷兰航空 KLM 计划要给乘客用社交网站如脸书来选择自己跟谁坐。航空公司说，如此一来，乘客可以拓展人脉，或找到志同道合的伙伴毗邻而坐。Let it flow. It floats back to you. 但也有人担忧，这个计划会被滥用，比如说那些想要体验高空黑手的人们。幸好，真实世界里的飞行不太性感，应该会粉碎很多人的美梦。你还意犹未尽吗？输入 anime.tv。
So that was just a dream, right? But that's an opportunity. So they have this application on Facebook while you're booking a seat. When you connect with Facebook, so Facebook has Connect, which uses your social graph to find out if any of your friends is traveling in that flight, and you can choose to sit next to them. Be careful, but right? So that is, you can really customize the experience to have that positive impact about what you offer. This is a very simple but interesting referral campaign which Dropbox had. How many of you use Dropbox? So it's a file sharing opportunity. So they have a free account which gives you a certain MB. They said if you refer friends to Dropbox, you get 16 GB additional. Get started with Dropbox. If you go through the tour, you get 250 MB extra. Connect your Facebook account, you get 125 MB extra. Connect your Twitter account, 125 MB extra. Follow Dropbox on Twitter, 125 MB. Tell us why you love Dropbox, you get additional 125 MB. So again, using people who are satisfied, who are interested but don't want to pay, and still those customers or users are your opportunity to get more customers. This was another case study in, I think, US by Tasty Delight. Many of organizations have a reward, loyalty system. So if you buy from Tasty Delight, you get certain points which you can redeem, but that is which they had. But what they created was even more interesting. They created a loyalty card. One is having a loyalty card across, I think, 1,000 stores. They could have a seamless reward system, which earlier did not exist. But in this reward card, you had option to integrate your social media. So if you connect your Facebook, you connect your Twitter, you connect your Foursquare, and when you buy, you give the permission to Tasty Delight to have a tweet being sent from your account. So it's like you get extra points for social media integration. It sends Facebook post or a tweet on your behalf, and every tweet, every post gets you additional miles. It's like every tweet is worth around 1/50th of a frozen yogurt. So that really took their loyalty to the next level and created their existing customers to become their brand ambassadors. So I think there are enough opportunities to add a layer of social media on top of your loyalty system. I'll share, I think, at this last one. This is a very interesting application being built in India for a company which is called Fasos, which sells kebabs and rolls. And they have this application called Tweet to Order. You might have experience with Domino's. You call Domino's from your phone number. They know your address and name. Then you just need to tell them for these pizza they deliver in. This system works similarly. Once you are a customer to Fasos, along with your unique Twitter ID, they have your address and phone number. Now what you have to do is @Fasos 4 kebabs. That's it. They know that it has come from you. They know your address. They know your phone number. They will deliver it. The real value, it has multiple values. For a user who exists on Twitter, that's their world. It's cool. It's happening. For company, Fasos, they don't need to have multiple lines of taking orders. Every order is documented. And most important, when you are buying a product from this company, when you're tweeting, it's like you're telling your friends, hey, I bought this product from this company. So really, word of mouth at its peak. And I'm sure retailers, other joints, if you can integrate a system like this, your existing customers can be your real bet to have the next set of business growth, right? I would say a great example of customer service and customer loyalty is Zappos. They have used social media, especially Twitter, to be able to create a positioning which is like, talking to Zappos is like talking to a friend who happens to sell shoes. So social media is all about making your customers your friends. What Kang talked about stories. We looked into various other examples. Can you make your customers your friends? Because if they treat you your friend, then anything you say, they will do it, right? So with this, we are, floor is open for Q&A. Really, thank you, Terima kasih. You can download this presentation from this link. I've already tweeted this. Would be happy to have a conversation while here and even after I'm not here. On social media, on Twitter, I'm Pradeep Chopra. Feel free to write to me. Yeah. And thank you so much. I'm leading a workshop on Friday as well. If there is an interest for you to go deeper into social media for customer acquisition, would be a pleasure to have you be part of that workshop. Thanks a ton.
Great. Thank you so much, Pradeep. So that workshop is happening day after tomorrow, is that right? At
Friday
9 o'clock? And on Friday morning. And interestingly, Pradeep also talked about Zappos. And I think one of the best books that you can read is by the CEO of Zappos, Tony Hsieh. What's it called?
Art of Selling Happiness.
Delivering Happiness.
Delivering Happiness.
That's a great book to read. Right, any questions for Pradeep? All right, so I'll take the 3 chocolates for myself. Thank you so much. And Pradeep, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Pradeep, for Kang, and for Zubair. You've been a great audience. Thank you.
Well, folks, thank you very much for being a fantastic audience, for the 3 speakers and our moderator. And we'll be moving on with the next session shortly. We'd just like to remind you once again, our contest is still running. So some of you have been sending in those pictures. Others have been repeating the same picture. Well, basically, you need to take new pictures. It's quite simple. The hashtag is still MSMW2013. It's on Instagram. And all you have to do is take a creative picture, something you find interesting about this conference. No extra points for taking pictures of our speakers. Okay, let's just be clear on that. And yeah, the 2 cute teddy bears outside, they're kind of overused. A lot of pictures on those 2. So find something interesting, find something no one's taken a picture of just yet, and send it to us. Instagram, the hashtag is MSMW2013. You could be walking away with grandstand tickets to Sepang F1. And did I mention Guns N' Roses is also going to be performing? So yeah, you have added incentive to take part in that contest just to catch these guys on stage here in Malaysia. We'll be moving along. Now the next session, speakers are slightly delayed, but we will be announcing their arrival shortly. And we have some very big firepower speakers on the next panel. You all know the CEO of ToonTalk Malaysia is Jason Low. We also have the pleasure of having YB Khairi Jamaluddin on the next panel. And we also have Jeremy Wallenberg, Social Media Strategist, Internal Affairs USA. So these 3 make up our panel. And moderating shortly will be Shafiq Shuib, Senior Digital Reporter for Astro Awani. So hang on tight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the next panel in moments. Thank you.